Welcome back, True Seeker. October 27th, 2018. This is a follow-up video to the broadcast I just did on the Tree of Life shooting in the Squirrel Hill neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you missed that video, please check it out. A lot of important information. This time we're going to focus on the name of the shooter, which was just released. The shooter's name is Robert Bowers. And I want to show you what's encoded in this name. In light of this happening in the Squirrel Hill neighborhood, notice the gematria of Robert Bowers. Again, gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words. It comes from Kabbalah. Kabbalah says that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. This is largely a Jewish practice, which has been adopted into Freemasonry. By learning this code, you can see through news propaganda every single day. The dark green cipher is the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z is 26. The next cipher is the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, meaning you make each letter a single-digit number. For example, the first letter in Squirrel Hill is S, which is the 19th letter. In the dark green cipher, S is 19. And the dark blue cipher, S is the numerology of 19, which breaks down to 1. 19 is 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. The reverse ordinal is the reverse alphabetic order. Z is 1, back to A is 26. And the reverse reduction is the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. And as you can see, Squirrel Hill and Robert Bowers, the exact same in 3 of the 4 ciphers. If you're new here, the 74 is a big one because this is a number coded every single time into these mass shootings, these active shooter situations. As you can see on the screen, in the same cipher, active shooter is 74. And just using the alphabetic order, Jewish is 74, so is Masonic, so is killing, so is gematria, so is English. Very special numbers. There's songs out there. One's called Gematria, the killing name. Another's called Murder by Numbers. Killing people is as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, which is exactly what this cipher is. Now, the other thing I want you to see, there's a lot that stands out here. Robert has gematria of 78. Like Scottish Rite, the most Jewish branch of Freemasonry. We talked a lot about 78 in the last decode before this man's name was even put out. Also 84 like Masonry and Zionism, like United States of America. 39 like Synagogue. A lot of standout numbers here. And let's just take a moment to look at the 78 coding, because I want to talk about something that happened 78 years ago in light of this news story. So, 78. Consider this shooting was the Tree of Life Synagogue. The Tree of Life is the physical model of Kabbalah. In the 78th verse of Genesis, it talks about the Tree of Life. Genesis 3:22, the 78th verse. And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us to know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the Tree of Life and eat and live forever. Mass shooting equals 78. So does Genesis. If you've read Genesis, it begins with a lot of and God said, and God said, and God said, which is 78. Here we are in October, the month that sums to 78. The agenda is order out of chaos, 78. Now, 78 years ago, October of 1940, this was in the New York Times. New World Order pledged to Jews. And the thing about October 6, 1940 is it was a date with 75 numerology. New World Order equals 75. Order out of chaos equals 75. Order equals 75. Today, October 27th, 2018, is a date with 75 numerology as well. And notice, New World Order, order out of chaos, order, again, all 75. The New World Order pledged to the Jews 78 years ago on a date with 75 numerology. Like we said, Scottish Rite equals 78. That's the very Jewish branch of Freemasonry. I want you to see the phrase restore order. 160, 170, 164, 74. Look at Squirrel Hill, the Jewish neighborhood that this just happened in. 160, 70, 164, 74. They're the exact same in all 4 ciphers. And right now there's a major push in the media to censor all things criticizing and questioning Jewish influence in this world. Is this fair? In light of what we know as fact, in light of the history of things such as New World Order pledged to Jews being published in major newspapers that circulate worldwide. You see, we've all been programmed. That's why media says back to your regularly scheduled programming. Programming is a very real thing. Every year, Hollywood puts out a movie so that we can remember the great tragedy that supposedly happened during World War II. You know, Hollywood doesn't put out a movie each year about the genocide of over 10 million natives to make room for the United States of America. They don't care about that. They say that was justified for the nation, the empire with the freedom. But for some reason, we have to be reminded about the supposed killing of millions of people who don't fit the Semitic Jewish description of Hebrews or Jews from the Bible. You know, we have to get that every single year. New Hollywood release, reminders of something that, you know, there's no evidence of ever happened. There's zero evidence that the Holocaust ever happened. There's evidence of internment camps, but there's no evidence of any mass executions, none. People say, oh, what about the pictures of the mass graves? Well, do you know history? There was a mass genocide going on in Eastern Europe and Russia. A lot of those images that have been attributed to the Holocaust are actually the mass slaughter that happened in those nations. That's also been proven. So what we have in the United States is a lot of lies, a lot of programming, a lot of people who don't know the truth about history. They don't know that in World War I, the Zionist nation of Israel was planned and pledged in a letter that was written to a Zionist banker, the Rothschilds, as long as the United States joined the war and fought against Germany. You know? So learn history, learn the truth. Check out the last video I did on this, way more information. You can learn this code. You can use it every single day to see through the lies. And the lies are coded again and again with the same repetitive numbers. We'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please pick up the book, Letters and Numbers. Get this book while you can and print it out while you still can. Top-rated, super seller, all 5-star reviews. Come read the reviews. You want this book. You want this knowledge. You want it printed out. It's an ebook, but you're welcome to print as many copies as you like. It's 773 pages. Remember, it printed front and back to save paper. You need this information. What I revealed in this book comes true every single day. All of them. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.